Hey there and welcome to your yoga class today. We're having a short class on how to use some core sliders to help benefit your yoga practice. So if you've got core sliders, then that is wonderful. I got mine from Aldi, I think, for about £4, but you can use a towel, tea towel on the floor, or your socks, or maybe some paper plates or a frisbee on a carpet. So we are going to start just by engaging our core. So sit with your legs crossed and sit sort of up really nice and tall and almost bend your back a little bit, okay? And then what we're going to do is bring our tummy button back to our spine first of all. Feel your ribs closing around towards each other and also feel a tensing up in your core as if maybe you're about to maybe get hit in the stomach. That's sort of tensing up. And we want to try and have this nice core engagement all the way through, feeling a lightness through the bottom of your body as well. So we're going to start off with Chaturanga arm slides. Chaturanga is quite a common move in yoga. So start off in your plank and we're going to lower down with the arms and slide the arms out. Okay, so we're going to do this 5 times on each side. Okay, just come down as far as you can. It's quite a tough one, this one. So if you can only manage a couple, that's absolutely fine. Try and aim for 5 on each side and pushing up in between each rep as well if you can. But if the slides are too much for you, you can just do the push-ups as well for the last couple of reps. Well done. A hard one, that one. So sitting back in your heels once you've done that and stretch it out with your hands interlaced. So now for some classic mountain climbers, coming back into that plank position. But this time the sliders go under your feet and make sure your feet are right on the sliders so that you don't slip off them. Nice strong plank position first and then bring in your knees in. Go as fast as you want for this one. Try and go for 10 on each side. Nice, slow and controlled, or a little bit faster. It's up to you. As long as you're challenging yourself. Lovely, and sit back again, stretch out those shoulders. And now we're going to add a little bit of a twist. So again, coming back down, establishing your position like we've done, plank position, but this time we're taking right knee to left elbow, left knee to right elbow. Lovely. Try and do 5 on each side if you can. And this time we're going to put our knees to the outside of our elbows, so really rotate that hip out the way. Really bring the knee right up and out so that you're getting that external hip rotation. Asking a little bit more of your abdominals as well. And we'll do lovely big semicircles, a big half moon shape we're trying to achieve here. So same thing, plank position to start, sweep that right leg out. If you can, to hip height. But just do as much as you can. It feels quite nice, this one, a bit strange to start with, but once you get into the swing of things, it can feel really nice, really good for your adductors as well. Stretch it out again. So we've done enough on our front. We're going to do some squat sweeps now. So squatting down on the sliders, sweep the leg behind you. Squat down, sweep. And take your time at first, okay, if you're not used to standing on them. So back up, squat down, sweep behind you. And take time to make sure it's a really nice, good quality movement as well. A bit like ice skating, this one. And squat as low as you want. Remember those knees not coming in front of the toes. And weight is back. Bottom and knees are coming back the way. And the weight is in the heels. So just nice and slow and controlled. If you can. Doing 5 on each side at least. Then we're going to come down onto our hands and knees and do bear circles. So we sometimes do this in yoga where we lift our knees off the floor a couple of inches, but now we're going to draw circles with our feet. This adds in a bit of oomph to it. So drawing the circles with your feet, trying to keep your bottom down as well. It's pretty hard, your abdominals are firing up here, doing a lot of work. Once you've done maybe about 10 reps of that, stretch your hands back. Now let's have a cat-cow to just loosen off, inhaling in the way up and exhaling when your head comes down. Get that back. It's really nice for just releasing the back, this movement. And then we're going to come down onto our back now. to do a little slider exercise down here. We're going to do our classic bridge pose. So put the sliders under your feet again. Get into your bridge position as you would normally. And you were doing your yoga, feet about foot length away from your bottom. Then have a nice big inhale, exhale and peel the spine off the floor. Nice bridge pose. Just for a breath or two, then slide the feet out afterwards. So you're not only getting that work from your bridge pose, but you're actually asking your hamstrings to contract when you're bringing those sliders back in. Okay, so you're going up and then down from your bridge, out and in with your legs. Try for about 10 of them if you can, and really working that active engagement with the hamstrings as well, so that you're making everything work for you. Then we're just going to hold a bridge on its own without doing any slider activity afterwards, just pausing for a few breaths and remembering to always gently lower down from there. Then bring the knees into the chest. If you can, hold on to the shins, have a wee rock side to side if you want as well. That always feels really nice, releasing the lower back. And then we're going to have a spinal twist as well to finally release the back, rotate the spine, get a little bit of movement in there as well, release any compression that might have built up. So get your sliders out the way, hands out in a T position, drop the knees over to the left. So keep those shoulder blades on the floor, and you can turn your head to the right as well if you want to. You can look up at the ceiling as well. And knees up and over to the other side. So remember, keeping both the shoulder blades on the floor here and looking over to the left. Looking the opposite way from your knees. Just for a second or two, just to stretch off. So bringing your knees back up again, knees into the chest, that lovely stretch into your glutes and come up to a sitting position. So thank you so much for joining me for your little core slider workout. Remember, you can use other things for it though, but we're just going to finish with a quick namaste. And thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope your core thanks you for that as well. Any questions, please do get in contact with me, and I'll see you for your next class.